This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to our show, Heartbeat Live. I'm your host, Ray Orosa. We'll talk about matters that are very important to this nation. Napaka-importante kanya. Ngayong gabi, ako po talagang natutuwa at nagagalak na pinaunlakan tayo nang wala ng iba kung hindi si General Dionisio Santiago, ang panibagong chairman ng Dangerous Drugs Board. Yes. I want to welcome you, General. And I don't think they could find somebody that is more experienced about the problem of drugs than you. I mean, you've been there, and you've done that, and you've been involved in the suppression and in the arrest of drug criminals to try to stem it, but you have never really been given in the past enough leeway to really be able to do everything that you want to do. Hindi ba yun ang isang napakalaking challenge, General, sa isang naglilingkod sa pamahalaan? Na minsan marami kang gustong gawin, pero napakadaming pumipigil. May totoo ba yun?
But that is the reality of working in government.
In other words, huwag kang umasa na hindi ganun. Yun ang aasahan mo na talagang maraming...
But you just have to do something to circumvent it.
So basically, almost every day you are dodging bullets from people who fire irresponsibly, or who want to solve it their way but don't want to listen to you.
I have my way.
You have your way. Okay. Well, then that tells me one thing that's very important. You are not about to give an excuse about how you perform.
Yes.
You stand behind whatever you might be able to accomplish.
If I think I cannot do it, you don't expect me to stay
in
a
the
minute
job
longer.
Well, those are unique characteristics of a true servant of the nation. Yun ang talagang parang ika nga sasabihin natin, well, that's your background. You were a former chief of staff of the AFP. That's the nature of your thoughts. If I cannot do it, why will I stay one day longer? Diba? So, but that requires that you have the capacity to face reality.
Yes, and what is most important is, I think I have the trust and confidence of the President. Maybe if I do something na minsan hindi man magtugma exactly sa kanya, I think kahit papaano naman with the trust and confidence, he will give me the opportunity to prove that my approach is the right approach.
Okay, that's very good. All right. Pero we're facing now something that is very unusual. Because the President has in effect said, kamali ako. Hindi ko pala pwedeng tapusin itong problemang ito sa loob ng 3 o 6 na buwan. Now he's talking in terms of his whole term, which may not even be enough to be able to solve the drug problem. You know, the drug problem is a worldwide problem. Hindi naman lang sa atin lang, di ba?
Yes.
At napakadaming mga pamahalaan at sinubukan at ata lahat ng klaseng pagpupuksa dyan, and basically they've all failed. And that includes America. The supply of drugs in America is unabated. Hindi nila natitigil. And so, anong tingin mo? In other words, ang drug problem ba dito sa Pilipinas natin may pakipag-ugnayan sa international drug problem and the cartels that control the drug trade throughout the world?
Definitely. Ang palagay ko dyan, tinitingnan nila how effective. The syndicates, nanonood lang naman yan eh.
Oo.
Pag alam nila hindi nila kaya yung babanggay nila, aatras naman yan eh.
Oo, kaya ba manap ng ibang tao? O maghihintay ng konting panahon para sila ay makabalik?
Maraming solusyon.
Maraming solusyon. Okay, let me ask you then a very blunt question dito. The basic approach of the government towards this is fundamentally bongbong. Sa mga I do not want to call them victims, but doon sa partakers ng drug at yung nagtutulak ng drugs, pero at a very low level. Are there, anong suggestion mo? Kasi this problem has been racking my brains for the last 10 years. And I have been reading a lot of approaches and books on how the drug industry is described as operating throughout the world, how they subvert nations. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say something that I hope will not anger anybody. When I was reading once a book written by some members of and officers of a particular army, this was part of their asymmetrical fight against the West. How to subvert a society from within. And part of that was the use of drugs. Kasi, kumisan, napoproblema ako. Naalala mo itong ngayong na-discovering napakalaki sa Bulacan, no? Na Shabu operation. Ang problema ko dito, lumabas yan sa dyaryo na ang nagbigay ng intelligence sa atin, another country. Ngayon, tanong ko dito ganito, ang motibo pagbubulgar nun, to me is very questionable. Why? Bakit mo sasabihin sa akin na doon sa bansa ko, mayroong ganitong operasyon? Ano ba ko, niloloko mo ko? Hindi sa niloloko mo o tinutuya mo ko para sabihin, hirap naman sa inyo, hindi nyo nalalaman ang nangyayari sa bansa ninyo. Bakit mo alam at kami walang alam dito? Gawain ba ng kaibigan yan? Sinasabi ng marami, abay sa inyo nang gagaling lahat yan eh. Bakit hindi nyo matigil? Kung ikaw ay tunay na kaibigan, bakit hindi mo tigilin habang hindi pa lumalabas? Alam naman ninyong lahat ng nangyayari. Ang gagaling ninyo eh. Ano masasabi natin doon, General? What kind of help do we want from other nations to control or to try to greatly minimize this drug problem? Ako, I refuse to talk in terms of solving it eh. Kasi siguro, ang makagawa lang natin yan, paliitin natin ng maigi kung ano nangyayari hanggang makakaya natin.
There were questions that I raised noong final days ko as PDEA chief. And it was addressed to Thailand. Meron kaming operation, nagpo-provide sila ng information na merong dadating sa atin. Sabi ko, ba't hindi nyo stopin dyan sa level nyo? Lumalabas kami magulo. Alam nyo pala eh, I posed the same question.
Anong sabi?
Yun ang huling question na tinanong ko nung wala nang question, nawala na ako eh.
So, hindi na nasagot yun.
Pero I think it's still the same question that I'm posing. Pero meron tayong sinasabing control delivery. Coordinated yan eh, between countries. Ngayon, minsan, depende sa objective. Minsan yan, pinapadaan lang, passing through. Ang target natin, makuha kung sino yung connect.
Question ko sa iyo, tayo ba passing through lang ang drugs o are we a supplier? In fact, we have become a supplier. Hindi sa itong gusto natin, no? Nagiging supplier ba tayo ng drugs na pinapasok dito tapos nilalabas din?
Meron. Hindi supplier tayo. Halimbawa, cocaine. Ang cocaine ang galing South America yan, yung nahuli sa Subic. Dinadaan dito, cocaine yun, doon sa container vans na, anong tawag doon, yung wing, B-type na vans na nilalagay doon sa what you call this, doon sa may control ng aircon ng refrigerated van. Nahuli sa Subic yan eh. Yung isang kwan doon, hindi intended sa atin. Pero natunugan yan dito sa Subic because pinasok sa... Yung iba by accident eh. Pinasok, alam mo, yung container vans pala na under repair. They don't pass through customs.
Kunyari under repair.
Punta sa kanyan, dadaan sa kanyan, yung anong tawag doon sa yard. Hindi na kin-inspect ng customs yan. Dahil for repair eh. Ibig sabihin, walang
supposedly bababa.
Pagkatapos, pero dadaan lang, yung may nahuli rin tayo sa Subic na malaking shipment, di ba? Hindi naman intended para dito, lalo yung cocaine. Hindi naman yung paborito ng Pilipino, shabu tayo.
Mura lang eh.
Hindi, bukod sa mura, yung taste buds natin.
Iba.
Nakahome. Saka supposed to be rich man's kung yung cocaine eh. Pang status symbol nga na ibang mayaman dito eh. But generally, ang shabu kasi, nabebenta mo ng murang-mura. 5 pesos nga, 50 pesos pwede na eh. No? So, yung kagaya ng marijuana, dati hindi naman tayo yung quality ng marijuana natin for local consumption eh. Pero nag-improve na yung quality, kaya naging export quality na rin eh.
Ano nga pala ang take mo dyan sa marijuana? Which has been legalized in different states in America, although it's still illegal sa federal government, no? Kasi naalala ko, gustong-gusto natin ng federal government dito kuno. Hindi nila naintindihan. Mas maraming problema ang umiiral between the state and the federal government.
Medical marijuana yung sinasabi mo eh.
It's now in California kasi.
Yes,
it's legal also for recreational use, not just medical marijuana. So both uses are now possible, and now they're in the process of licensing people to grow marijuana for both purposes. Sa California lang yan, ano? At there are other states that are doing the same thing, no? So ngayon, ang makikita mo dito, basta't your commerce or your trade in marijuana is within the state, and you are selling it to people who are approved sellers, whether for medical or for recreational use, hindi ka pakikialaman. And the state and the government has decided we will respect the laws of the state. Hindi namin guguluhin yan. Manggugulo lang kami dyan kung yung marijuana na binibili dyan sa California ay lalabas ng California. Then it becomes a federal matter. So, and then I read an article very recently of some lawmaker was saying, that's good, it will improve the economy of Benguet to be able to grow all this marijuana. Ano ba ang take mo doon? What's your position? Should we, do you think we should try to grow marijuana if we can control it properly?
Maraming pros and cons yan eh. Pumunta ka sa Europe, yung isang magandang airport yan, Amsterdam ba yan? Yung...
Amsterdam.
Doon, ang marijuana doon na pwedeng ginagamit na, halimbawa, keychain. Nakapalaman eh, marijuana leaf eh. Sa atin, bawal yun eh.
Well, anything marijuana is bawal sa atin.
Anything marijuana is bawal sa atin. Ngayon, ang problema mo, siguro because of lack of yung employment opportunities or mga pang-income generating activities, kaya hindi mo maawat yan sa mountain province eh. Pero we have very good models like Thailand, in Chiang Mai. Yan eh, ang Queen ang nag-start yan eh. That portion in northern Thailand is part of the Golden Triangle. It used to be the opium center. Puro opium plants yan eh. But ngayon, may naririnig pa baka yung opium plantation sa Thailand. That area has been converted by the Queen into an area for planting of mga cut flowers. Meron din mga steam fish, yung mga anong isda ito na galing Canada, ni-raise nila out of the waterfall. Ginamit ang waterfall. Pagkatapos, ang daming macadamia nuts doon. Curry flavored. Ang alam natin, macadamia nuts sa Hawaii lang eh. But that's not correct.
Hindi, Australia.
No, pero okay, Australia. But ilan ang nakakalam ang Thailand may curry-flavored macadamia nuts in
Oo.
Australia.
Okay, I have to tell you something. I try and I cook with macadamia nuts oil. Ang sarap. But bago tayo magpatuloy sa sarap, ilang paalala. We'll be right back.